Hey guys, hope you're doing well. It's been a while, yeah, and I've missed every single one of you. I've missed the time I've been spending creating content, but I'm still here. Yeah, Crypto Babylon is finally working. Hope it's good to see you. It's good to see every single one of you. Ellie Hale, Crypto Babylon, Super Lion. Ah, man, I've missed you guys. So I've still been in touch with you guys once in a while, but I haven't been creating content because of work and being busy. So today's live stream is more of just a catch up. I'm still going to share some stuff I'm doing, some projects I'm looking at, but I'm not going to stay too long, just to say hi and that I'm still here and I'm still fine. And, I'm investing in crypto. I'm just not creating too much content like before because of work. I'm torn between work and, life in general. But I've missed you guys every single day, and it's good to see the markets doing well. It's good to see some of the peaks, that we've been talking about, giving people some good gains. I mean, I'm sure CDFI, Mask, RVF, or Nakamoto games, crazy gains all around in the market. So, you guys, everyone, congrats. But I still have to, make some content and let you guys know some things to look out for and to be careful about, because now that the market is bullish, we're going to have a lot of people coming up with all sorts of scam coins and the like. So bear market strategies are usually different from bull market strategies. Personally, I prefer making content in the bear markets because that's when you should be buying. That's when you should be looking for the good coins. I mean, if you had bought Nakamoto games when Crypto Set or I or even Archie made videos about them, you would have made some crazy good gains. But now people are asking, is this a good time to get into Nakamoto games? And I'm like, it depends on your time frame. So, all of these things are we've been talking about in the past couple of months or so. It's good to see them playing out now. So today's live stream is just like I said earlier, is just to catch up with you guys and let you guys know I'm fine and to let you know some strategies. With crypto, you can either approach it from an investor's point of view or from a gambler's point of view. So in the past months, even though I haven't made any content, I'm really up big in my portfolio. And that's the point. You have to be able to buy projects that you can ignore for a long time. You don't have to be looking at the charts every single second. You should be able to have a good night's sleep after making an investment. So that's the thing about projects like Bitcoin and Solana and Ethereum, all those projects that we're talking about. So have a good portfolio that you can rest on, that you can ignore for a couple of months. I'm up, even though I've not been making any content, but it's still good to be up either way. So yeah, today's live stream though, I do have a low cap that I think can do very well. There's a lot of potential with it. The same kind of potential with Nakamoto games, also very active and is within the gaming sector. So without wasting any much more of your time, once again, thanks guys for tuning in. I know I've been offline for a very long time, but yeah, I'm here and you guys are here. It's great to see you guys, honestly speaking. So yeah, the market is really greedy right now. To be honest, what I would say now, proceed with caution. I'm thinking 40K might just be, that psychological level or the targets where people start to take profits across the board from Bitcoin to low caps and mid caps. But before we get to 40K, 42K, we might still see a bit of a run. And that's my opinion. So this period has been very good for the Bulls, but now might be time to just, take your feet off the gas pedal, even if it's just a little bit. Just take your feet off the gas pedal, proceed with caution. There are going to be a lot of confidence bulls now and people shilling projects without doing too much of a research. And I know it can make you a lot of money because everything a monkey with a computer can make a lot of gains right now. But that's why you should be smart. You should be careful. Don't think you're too smart. You're smart enough to make good picks. You still have to do your due diligence, do some research. Don't just jump into any project because someone told you this project is going to the moon. Well, rant aside, all of that being said, I do think some of these low caps have a lot of potential. And the first being the the Quant X platform. Before talking about these projects, I did receive an interesting comment. Um, I received an interesting comment about whether or not we should focus on new projects or old projects. Projects, what would you call a new project? Well, personally, I would say projects that launched minimum 2021. Any project later than that, I would say it's an old project. So projects that have had at least 2 years in the market, a minimum of 2 years, I think. No later than 2 years, sorry. I think those projects, I think those ones are newer projects. So, well, with crypto, I think crypto has this reputation of being a get rich quick scenario environment. So, a lot of investors tend to look for new projects. A lot of investors tend to flock towards newer projects that are coming up. That's because those are the ones that have fresh ideas, fresh narratives, and you don't want to be stuck believing in an old idea that has had its potential or that has had its own run. So I do understand that. And personally, especially when markets are getting bullish like this, I would say, yeah, you should stick a bit to the newer projects because they are the ones challenging the norms. They're the ones coming in trying to solve problems that, that are emerging in the space. And QANX is one of such projects, in my opinion. That's my reasoning with this project. Quantum computing isn't a problem yet. This is a relatively fresh project, it's got a lot of interesting new ideas that can challenge the norm. Quantum computing, not something that is being talked about now, but I do believe it can become a threat to crypto and to all of the blockchain in the future. So a project that is building with that in mind, I believe has the potential to do very well in the coming bull run. And now this is a project that is a fresh idea, is its own blockchain. But one of the strongest aspects about the QANX platform is that it's it's got this smart contract capabilities that allows you to code in any programming language, and that's absolutely insane. Because if you think about it, one of the things that make a project successful is ability to build dApps, its ability to get developers, to get people using the platform, using the blockchain. So a blockchain that is enabling a lot of people to build irrespective of programming language, whether it's JavaScript, whether it's Python, whether it's C++, whether it's Sharp, C Sharp. I think that's going to be a very big deal. It means it's going to be able to develop an ecosystem that will thrive. One of the biggest qualms I have with Casper, I'm not hating on Casper. I love Casper, and I'm happy for you guys that got in early. But I always say there's not too much of an ecosystem around it, and is why I'm skeptical about it. So this project has addressed that concern of mine, and it's why I'm bullish on it. It's sitting at just $75 million in market cap. So very undervalued in my opinion, has the potential to build a thriving ecosystem. And yeah, I think quantum resistance blockchains will be very good, a real game changer in my opinion. Lots of potential, lots of big backers, all over in the Middle East and the likes. A third generation crypto project. I think I really think the QANX will do very well. It's close to a 2x from when I first made a video about it, but I know a lot of people are greedy right now. 2x is nothing now, it's just 2x. But it's pretty decent in my opinion. And personally, it's for the long term. Once the market begins to, retrace a little bit, this is still a project that I'm confident will do very well in the long term. So other projects I've been talking about, like CDFI, Mask Browser, what else? Nakamoto Games. I'm still super bullish on them, and I think they can do very well. But I did say in a lot of my videos, you want to be buying these projects in the bear markets. So for those of you who weren't paying attention or who are still scared, waiting for lower lows, I'm really sorry. I wouldn't recommend you to be buying CDFI right now. Even though I love Certify, even though I was talking about it on 50 cents, I wouldn't say you should be buying these projects right now because I think the time has passed. I think with these kinds of projects, maybe you can still buy it, especially if you want to adjust your time frame. But Certify in particular, launch platforms, no, not now, to be honest. And then we've got other projects like Mask Browser. I think Mask is highly undervalued right now. They recently launched their beta for public use, so you can go check it out. So if you were paying attention to my channel, I tried going live 3 times. This is really annoying. Yeah, network issues. Speak of the devil. I was talking about network issues and it started misbehaving. Okay, where was I? Oh, okay, I was talking about network issues. And now the mask browser is a good solution to such network issues. I think the mask browser, decentralized browsing, decentralized internet is going to be important. It's quite useful. And yeah, I'm bullish on mask as a result of that. Recently, they made an announcement. They were talking about releasing their beta to public. So mask, I made a buy alert on it around 18 cents and it dips back to 18, and I said this is a price where I got in, so you can try and get in again at this price. And it's been doing beautifully well since, I've been making videos about it again. So the idea of this project isn't just a get rich quick scheme. This is a solid project with good fundamentals that are building something really good behind it, solving a real need. So like my need here in Guinea, for example, with the government always censoring our internet and stuff like that. Yeah, we need something like the mass browser, a decentralized, uncensored internet that allows people to browse freely. So I think, yeah, this is another project with a lot of long-term potential that is still worth buying now. So the main point of this live stream is being smart, picking the right project, because when the market is bullish, it's not every project you should be buying. It's too late, whether you like it or not. It's already too late to get into some projects. So you might want to be looking at some other projects that people haven't noticed yet. And one of such projects I've talked about is Mask. I've talked about Quant platform and a fresh new low cap that I think will do very well. I brought these projects to my community at around 0.003, at around $2 million dollars in market cap. Rainmaker Games is another good looking one. Now, this is a gaming platform. Now, when it comes to investing in gaming projects in the crypto space, there's three approaches you can take to it. You either invest in the technology, invest in projects have that are trying to forward the idea of gaming, either making it faster, making it more accessible, you know. So the tech behind it, you can invest in that, or you can invest in platform that offers a wide variety of game, and that's where Rainmaker Games fall in. The third method is to invest in specific games like maybe Axie Infinity or Defina Finance. Now, this is the riskiest way of investing in gaming projects. I don't really recommend it unless you know the devs personally and you are moving with them and you're seeing what they are doing. I think the marketing is on point and it's going to make the game explode. But it's a much safer investment to invest in the technology or in the platform. And that's where Rainmaker Games fall in. Rainmaker Games is a very good looking one. I went through the light paper and it's very similar to Nakamoto Games with so much building behind it. The devs, the CEO of the projects has some amazing plans and they are making some good updates. So this is literally another opportunity to get into a good project that is doing a lot of building. Rainmaker Games is planning to create an accessible platform that would be easy for people to enjoy not only crypto games, not only games on the blockchain, but kind of like all those already established games that people already know and love, and just making it more accessible. And another thing I like about the project that I saw is that when it comes to gaming projects in crypto, one of the major challenges is whether or not it's sustainable. You know, we just have to face it. You can't just play a game and make money. The tokenomics have to make sense. The tokenomics have to be sustainable. And I think this project has addressed that as well. When there's competition, when there's this gambling aspect of it, Gamblify is sustainable. It makes sense. You can see where the winnings are coming from. It's not just a Ponzi where you're just looking for newer buyers to raise the value of the project. So projects that can projects that can generate prizes from active users, I think those ones will do very well. So guys, this is a project that will do well. I just had to come live to let you know about this project as well, and I think it has the potential to go very fast. So those are three projects that I think can do very well. I'm going to be addressing the comments now real quick. If there's any project you want me to take a quick look at, yeah, put it in the comments. And guys, once again, thank you for showing up. It's really great to be live again. It's really great to be here talking to my community. Is the best part of crypto. I always say you guys are the real 100x gem that are found in crypto, and I mean it. So yeah, um, what's up, Prince of Zamunda? Have the gem hunters deserve? You can find each of the gem hunters on their own individual channel, making content. We just don't do it as a group anymore. Yeah, because of should I say creative differences? Just everybody's doing their own thing. Everybody's got different time schedules, and I think it's better that way. I think each of the gem hunters have their own special, unique flavor, and no one is stopping you from enjoying either of them. So you can just get as much value as much different opinions as possible on YouTube. I think that's a good thing. EQU equation, check it out. Okay, I'm going to check out this, but there's a comment from my Telegram, and I promised I would check from Cookie, I think. Yeah, it told me to check GGG Gorilla Games. I think Gorilla Games. I mean, I haven't been in crypto for a while, so I forgot how ridiculous some projects can sound. Okay, just Gorilla. I'm not sure. There's a lot of gorilla themed projects here, so I'm not sure about what you're talking about. Okay, so let me check EQU. EQU. EQ. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll check GGG. So EQU from my friend Nipsey the Bulldog. EQU equation, check it out before it's too late. This project, $1.7 million in market cap, self-reported circulating supply, 54,000, 0.5%. The tokenomics isn't looking too good. Let me quickly check on what chain is on the Arbitrum ecosystem. So we can come look at it and do some quick security checks, whether it's a honeypot, whether there are buy or sell taxes. You know, uh, I'm not a big fan of taxes, but a lot of projects seem to launch with that. Okay, so this project has $758,000 in liquidity, $10 million in market cap. Okay, I don't think the coin market cap data is right. But there are two security concerns with this project. It seems like the owners can still have the ability to mint when they want to do so, and I think that's a bit problematic. In the bull market, or when the sentiment is bullish, you need to be very careful. I think you should pay more attention to projects that have been building but have not been noticed yet. Don't look into projects that just launched. So EQU launched when? Let me see. A month ago, a year ago. No, it's launched 11th of April. So it's still pretty new. Okay, let me check the idea of the project. Then I would see if it's worth considering. Websites. Next generation of decentralized perpetual exchange, up to 200. Okay, yeah. The idea of decentralized perpetual exchange is good. You know, I always say one of the reasons why I'm bullish on RVF is because it offers a lot of what centralized exchanges do, but in a decentralized manner. So projects that do that are actually very good. They have a good idea, they have a lot of potential. So one of the major things that draw a lot of people into crypto is, the volatility and how they can take advantage of it with leverage trading. So what is offered mainly on centralized platform. Decentralized platforms that do this tend to do very well. There are a few of them that have a lot of potential, and I like the idea of the project. Is what I'm saying. I don't know about the team though. I checked the smart contract and it seems that they have the potential to mint tokens when they want. That could be part of their tokenomics. I haven't read into it, but the idea of the project is good. And another thing about crypto I've said before, even if a project has a good idea, even though it has an excellent idea, doesn't mean the market would agree with it. Take for example, freelance cryptos. I've been saying, oh, I like freelancing. I know the importance, but the market doesn't care about what I like. The market doesn't really care about freelancing, and so as a result of that, a lot of projects in that sector have not been doing too well. Hive, Lanceria, WorkQuest, even though I like them, Chrono Time, they might not do well. So as an investor, you need to be smart enough to know where to put your money that would be favorable in the markets. So yeah, something to pay attention to. So I do think even though the markets might not be paying attention to decentralized perpetual exchange, there is a need for it and the attention can come to it. So I'll pay close attention to these projects. It's interesting. The development, the team, the tokenomics, I'll look closer into it and determine whether it's worth paying, whether it's worth holding. I do also like the fact that there aren't buy or sell taxes with EQU. So next project, Serious Token. Yeah, Serious Token. My fourth video on this channel, I talked about Serious. So it was over a year ago, a real low cap. I like the projects, but like I said, there are three ways you can invest in gaming projects: the infrastructure, the platform, or individual games. Serious is an individual game, so it is very risky. It all depends on the marketing, it all depends on whether or not they can get people to be attracted to the game and play it. So you need to be careful with investing in projects like that. I think this project will do very well. I think it's a good project, but I'm not sure whether or not it can compete with a lot of other games out there. But it has a good chance, to be honest. Okay, Swarm Markets. Oh yeah, one of my favorites, real world assets crypto. I think Swarm Markets is what's accumulating. It's got a real need, and at the very least, i- I think this is a project that can generate demand. People will find use for it. People that want to have decentralized options for holding stocks, for holding stuff, for holding assets that are in Web 2, but want the blockchain security and immutability. So I think, yeah, Swarm Markets is definitely worth holding for the long term. I can see it's reaching hundreds of millions of dollars. I haven't checked it in a while, but let me see where it's sitting at right now. Swarm Markets. Okay, so I'm going to take one more comment and then call it a day. And yeah, guys, you can expect me to come live a little bit more often this month. By the way, happy new month, Merry Christmas in advance, season of giving. Yeah, so my target for some markets is like 100 million or so. So we're talking about 20x from where we are right now. I think this project can achieve that. Is one of the best examples of the real world assets cryptos that we have in the market right now. So yeah, that's it. It's been it's been great. It's nice to be here again, and thanks for tuning in. SSM is still here. SSM, I'm still investing in crypto, still making a lot of good gains, and I'll sharing that research process and my thinking, my thoughts on the projects. I'll be sure to do that more often. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I reached 3,000 subscribers. big deal. My target for this month was 1,000 subscribers. So getting 3 times that target is a real blessing. You guys are wonderful. You guys are immaculate. And I hope to see you next time. Stay safe and take care.